entrance is right over there. And you walk across a bridge. So I'm gonna get parked up. It's free parking here. Doesn't look too busy. So hopefully we can get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Just arrived at Indiana Beach in the free parking lot on the, I think it's the south side of the park where you walk across the bridge to get to it. It's about 3 o'clock. Got a little bit of a late start today. This is a pretty small park anyway, so easily can get everything done within 2 or 3 hours, or even less if you just want to get the coasters. I'm probably gonna do some flat rides as well. Hopefully Lost Mine is open. I missed that the last time I was here. That was, it was closed the whole day. Hopefully that's open today. Also, I think the Triple Loop is now open, brand new coaster here. And also looking forward to get back on Steel Hawg. So, as I always say, giddy up. Here's the entrance to Indiana Beach from a free parking lot. I went to a different parking lot just a bit ago on the north side. I'm not sure if that was free or not, but it looked like it was about maybe, or at least what Waze was saying, is about a quarter mile from the park. This is just a quick walk across a bridge I'll be going over. This is the entrance I'm familiar with from last year, so that's what I'm using. That's not a good sign. According to this, the Triple Loop is closed today. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Alright, just got into the park. Walking across this nice bridge. Just purchased a ticket online. Got the confirmation in the email. And just showed the barcode to get in. Very easy. So the signs I just showed looked like Triple Loop might be closed. It's all the way, when I remember, at the back of the park over by Steel Hawg from what I saw last year, when it was just standing there not operating. See Tiger going right there. This, I believe, is Hoosier Hurricane, if I remember correctly. Haven't seen that go around yet. Yeah, I don't really have a plan, just ride whatever I can. Just have a fun time. The Flying Bobs. Did those last year. Might ride it again later today. I think that's Hoosier Hurricane. Either that or Cornball. I'm not sure which one. Looks like it is indeed open, so I'm gonna give this a go. First ride of the day.
There's one.
No, there's one spot right there.
See if they're talking. They're not talking. Usually the skeletons will talk.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't talk.
They're not saying anything.
That's a bummer. I hear him like the bear.
Goodness, the seats are padded.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did talk. He said fire in the hole, and he has a little freaking death there.
Oh yeah.
Right there,
Yep.
There's the bear.
I don't see a bear.
just got off of this ride, Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. What a weird ride that was. Did it backwards on my first ride, so that was definitely a weird experience. From what I understand, looking at RCBB, it used to be a dark ride that was converted to a wooden coaster by CCI in 2002. Very interesting. I've never ridden anything like it. You like sit in a cage, and it's just kind of a wild ride. It gave me Fire in the Hole vibes and Blazing Fury from Dollywood and Silver Dollar City. I love that the seats are padded, because otherwise you kind of get jolted and tossed around through it. Definitely a very unique ride. Glad to have gotten the credit. And yeah, onwards and upwards. I'm going to keep moving along the boardwalk here up to the north, ride some of the other coasters. Trent's supposed to be meeting me here in about an hour or so, maybe a little less. So he'll join me probably for the rest of the vlog then. So let's keep going. Giddy up. Looks like the paratroopers working today, but not the scrambler. Might come back and ride that in a little bit. I'm going to continue doing some of the coasters here, which I think Cyclone is next. Also looks like another flat ride that's not running, Sea Warrior. I think that was on the sign at the start of the park, the front of the park. The pirate ship here, and also looks like a ghost train. Wonder if that's enough charge. Alright, Cyclone is next. Looks like a very short wait. Rode this last year too. Nice setting along the water. Decent ride. So no Cyclone, it just broke down. So I'm gonna head over to either Tiger or one of the wooden coasters and try that out. Maybe I'll come back here later. Looks like Tiger's running 2 trains, so I think I'll give this a go. No line. It's a pretty fun ride from what I remember. Tiger is Cornball Express, so that's what's next. pretty solid ride, good airtime. Now from what I remember, I think Hoosier Hurricane, the other wooden coaster, is right around the corner here. So I'm gonna give that a go right now. Here it is. Right next to the log flume. Let's give this a go. And look who's showing up late. Late as always. That was good timing.
Ride to ourselves, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Man.
It's very quiet. We're gonna do the log flume. I have no idea where we should sit or how we should sit. Where I'm gonna get the least wet. I hope this doesn't get me wet. Don't soak me.
What?
Don't soak me.
Are you filming?
Yeah,
Do I get to talk through this film?
go for it.
This used to be my favorite ride when I was a kid.
I do love log flumes. I just don't like getting soaked.
That's why I thought, let's do it now
Yeah.
before we're like too wet.
Yeah.
Or before we're about to leave and we don't have time to drive. That's
Right.
really good.
We both have a drive.
Yes. Although mine's a lot less than yours is.
Yeah. Triple loop, are you open? Does not look like it. So I'll have to come back next year. Keep adding 1 credit every time.
Which one did you add this time?
The Lost Coaster.
Oh yeah, you told me you
I
had
rode it backwards too.
the trip, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing like it.
Beats you up pretty bad.
Yeah, I couldn't see where I was going, so I couldn't brace myself. Luckily the seats are padded pretty well. not bad. At least I didn't have a wave going over my head like on some log flumes. So that's good. Just a few splashes. Looks like a pirate ship is here. It doesn't seem to be open. I think looks like it goes upside down, so that would be interesting, like one at King's Dominion. There's the triple loop. It's very quiet here because it is not operating. I think it has opened for the season, but for some reason it's just not open today. Maybe it's having some issues. Could have been weather. I'll have to come back for this again. Thought I was gonna do that today. Saw it standing last year too on my first visit. Really wanted to try this one out. Looks fun. Could be a bit janky. I'll have to come back for it another time, maybe next year or the year after, whenever I'm in this area again. Wasn't so bad. Didn't get wet. Just a few splashes. Not bad at all. Fun log flume. I think we're gonna head over to Steel Hawg next. And I think I'll wrap up the vlog after that. We're gonna pick up with his Ride Everything vlog after this. All right, we're heading on up to Steel Hawg. Last coaster other than the Cyclone to do. This was my favorite ride here. I'm a sucker for steel coasters over wooden coasters. But it's a decent ride. Looks like a pretty short wait. Let's do this. Part. We just did back-to-back rides, just back row and the front row. Ride ops were awesome and let us just ride again and switch with the people that were riding with us. Still my favorite in the park. Love the hang time on it. I just wish the restraints weren't so restrictive on the upper body. You can't really like put your arms up, but still a great ride. I think that's pretty much it. We're probably gonna do Cyclone later, so I might let you guys know if I end up riding that and POV in. So we're gonna continue with this Ride Everything challenge. I'll put the link in the description to his vlog. That's how we're gonna kind of finish up the day. So if you want to see what the rest of the day is like for us, go and check out his vlog. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. And next vlog will be from Kentucky Kingdom tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Got to drive down to Louisville tonight. Should be a pretty long drive, but not too bad. I don't mind the drive. So yeah, thanks again, guys, and take care.
Sometimes to give myself more motion, strength, take them all the way to the shoulder. Let it come all the way down. Let's stretch out the second time.
Ride it. Slide it open. That was fun.
It's very fun, but it's a jawbreaker. I hit my jaw on both sides a couple different times.
On the turns, I didn't get hit in the jaw. it opened. So we just did 2 back-to-back rides on the triple loop, to the front row and the back row. Yeah, it's a great ride. I feel like you probably need to lean your head forward a little bit to not get the head banging, and kind of lean into each of the turns. Other than that, it's a great ride. The loops are very smooth, a little bit of jostling on the corners, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was my first one kind of riding one like this. It's a great ride. Got one more ride on this front row, and yeah, it's an amazing ride.
He's a
I love it.
madman.
I love it. You just got to keep your head forward. You don't get the head banging, and just kind of lean into the turns a little bit, and it's a super comfortable ride. I very much enjoyed it. I could ride that all day. Probably my new favorite coaster here.
I don't know. I'm gonna need a neck adjustment.
I don't.
I need a chiropractor.
I do not. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and up next is Kentucky Kingdom tomorrow.
Turn this around so I don't lose my hand. See this one? If you put your hands out, you could touch.
Yeah.
Like you could rip your hand off.
Not safe. Just don't be an idiot and you'll survive.
Yeah, yes.
So that's all coasters done today. Very good day. Just leaving Indiana Beach. Beautiful setting. And now I've got a long drive down to Louisville to make it to Kentucky Kingdom for tomorrow. Very excited. So quiet here. Here's the car. There's the entrance. Very quick.